beautiful people. We're talking about the word we today. We, meaning you and me, or you and you, or you and you. We, you and somebody else. It's more than one person. So we are, we like, we can. These are some of the things we're going to learn with the word we. And we're going to write a sentence at the end. So we, all the way home. And I have a fun book. Who am I kidding? I have a fun book every time we read because I like to read. It's called We Share Everything by Robert Munsch. Now, it's supposed to be fiction, but I can see this happening in a classroom. Not my classroom, but somewhere. It's called We Share Everything. And these are two kindergarten students. And didn't I say it was funny? You're going to love it. By Robert Munsch. On their very first day of school, when they didn't know what to do, Amanda and Jeremiah walked into the kindergarten classroom, and Amanda picked up a book. Jeremiah came over to her and said, "Give me that book." Amanda said, "No, I won't give you this book. I'm looking at this book." So Jeremiah tried what worked with his little brother. He said, "If you don't give me that book, I'm going to yell and scream." "Too bad," said Amanda. So Jeremiah opened up his mouth really wide and screamed, "Ah!" Amanda stuck the book in his mouth. Bloop. Jeremiah said, "Whack." The teacher came running over and said, "Now look, this is kindergarten. In kindergarten we share everything." Okay, said Amanda and Jeremiah. I don't really walk around like that, but she's a fun kindergarten teacher. Jeremiah started to build a tower with blocks. Amanda came over and said, "Give me those blocks." "I won't give you those blocks," said Jeremiah. "I'm building a tower." So Amanda tried what worked with her older brother. She said, "If you don't give me those blocks, I'm going to kick them down." "Too bad," said Jeremiah. So Amanda kicked the blocks. Crash! Blocks went all over the floor. Amanda yelled, "Ouch! Oh, ow! Oh, ow! Oh, ee!" Well, that was kind of ridiculous, wasn't it? Was that a good idea? No, Amanda was not thinking. The teacher came running over and said, "Now look, this is kindergarten. In kindergarten we share everything." Okay, said Amanda and Jeremiah. Then Jeremiah and Amanda went to play with the paint. "I'm first," said Jeremiah. "No, I'm first," said Amanda. "Oh, if you don't let me go first, I'm going to yell and scream," said Jeremiah. "Too bad," said Amanda. So Jeremiah and Amanda were both first, and paint went flying all over the room. Jeremiah yelled as loud as he could, "Ah!" The teacher and all of the kids came running over. "Now look, this is kindergarten. In kindergarten we share everything." So Jeremiah looked at Amanda and said, "Okay, Amanda, we're supposed to share. What are we going to share?" "I don't know," said Amanda. Let's share our shoes." "Oh, good idea," said Jeremiah. So they shared their shoes. And Jeremiah said, "Oh, look at this pink shoes, and they fit me just right. My mom never gets me pink shoes. This is great. Let's share our shirts." So they shared their shirts, and Jeremiah said, "Look at this, a pink shirt. No other boy in kindergarten has a pink shirt." "Yeah, this is fun," said Amanda. Let's share our pants." So they shared their pants. "Wow, pink pants," said Jeremiah. The teacher came back and said, "Oh, Jeremiah and Amanda, you're sharing and you're learning how to act in kindergarten. You're being very grown up. And Jeremiah, I really like your pink pants. Jeremiah, where did you get those pants?" "Oh," said Jeremiah, "it's okay. Amanda and I shared our clothes." The teacher yelled, "What have you done? Who said you could share your clothes?" And all the kids said, "Now look, This is kindergarten. In kindergarten, we share. Look at them. They're changing everything around. We share everything. So they shared clothes and they shared the blocks and the toys. They're having a good old time, aren't they? It's called We Share Everything by Robert Munsch. So it is a fiction story. Could you see that happening in a classroom? Not this classroom. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But could you see it happening? Yeah, I think so. So the word was we. That's what we're working on today. We. Let me show you how to write it. Okie dokie. Here's our board. We're going to go from the cloud to the ground to make we. Now you may use this. I'm going to put the belly button in the lid. You may use the word we in the beginning of a sentence. So it has to be uppercase if you do that. So you go down, up, and an E. Now those E's sometimes are a little crazy. I showed you the cheater's E. I'll show you the cheater's E. And in January, no more cheater's E because you should have it. A cheater's E. Here's my we. Down, up, down, up. The cheater's E can be an open C and then whoop. That's what we call the cheater's E. And you can do it for a little while until you know how to write a real we. So there's we. If you use the word we in the middle of a sentence, it's lowercase. Down, up, and an E. Down, up. I'll do the cheater's E. We. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you to write a sentence. Let's get this a little higher so you can see it. We're going to combine it with the word we already know, the word can. So I'm going to say down, up, we. I'm going to put a finger space there. Boy, this is so hard to maneuver. Hold on, let me put this on my shoulder. A finger space. Then I'm going to write the word we can. So now we have we can. What can we do? We can play. We can jump. We can run. We can hide. We can eat. We can be nice. So I'm going to say we can play. Now, I know the first sound of play is a p, p. So I'm going to say p. I hear a l, a. Play. We can play. Now, I know the word play has a Y on it only because I know how to spell it. But the sounds I hear are pl, a. I know it has a Y on it. I'm going to put a period at the end. We can play. Uppercase because it's the beginning of a sentence. If I use the word we in the middle, it goes down to a lowercase. So what can I do to make it a middle of the word, middle of the sentence? My markers, not doing so well. I hope we can play. Yeah, so I wrote that. Oh, my E is a little squinchy. I hope we can play. Do I expect you to write hope? Now I'm going to put that in parentheses because you don't know how to write that word. I hope we can play. So I tried to sound this out, but I'm trying to show you the middle word we when it's lowercase. If we start the sentence with a we, it's uppercase. If it's in the middle of a sentence, it's lowercase. So we're doing we all the way home. So that's how you write we. And you have a few things to do at home. What do you have to do? Well, you're going to write we. Your penmanship ditto. We, all the way home. We. Then you're going to write a we can sentence. We can. Then I have given you these books. Yeah, it's a book. So you're going to read that to your parents. How do I do that? Here's the title. You see how it's in bold print? All you need to do is you have long, short, and you're going to meet your hands together and fold it like a tent or a book, like a tent or a book. And you're going to read this to your parents. So you know this word, and then look at the picture. It's called context clues. And then you open it up and you're going to read it. Again, you know this word, look at that picture. You know this word, look at that picture. And then on the back, you know that word, look at the picture. So you have two of those. You have a we can and an I can. Same thing, you fold it in half and you have a book. So you have penmanship, a we can sentence, I can, and a we can book to read to your parents. thumbs up on that. And we share everything. Where is my fabulous book? I love this book. It was pretty funny, right? Yeah. You can message me if you really liked it. I also have one if you want to borrow it. Have a great day. Bye.